and welcome to WMLT News. I'm Erica Garnes. If you are looking for something to do, look no further. Here's WMLT's Joe Fadley with Campus Connection.
Welcome to Campus Connection, where you can get the scoop on what's happening around Concord University. Here are some events that are going on to help break the monotony of campus life. On Tuesday, November 15th from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. in the stateroom of the Student Center, come watch the Talkline Show with Hoppy Kercheval. Thanksgiving break is coming up on November 21st through the 25th. There will be no classes. On Wednesday, November 30th from 8 to 10 p.m. at Subway Sides, come enjoy acoustic karaoke night. Thanks for watching Campus Connection. For WMLT in Athens, I'm Joe Fadley.
Concord will be offering 2 new emphases within the next few semesters. Students will soon be able to declare an emphasis in meteorology within the Communications and Science Department, or an emphasis in criminology within the Sociology Department. WMLT spoke to Vice President and Dean of Students Peter Fiscuzzi to learn about how these programs will benefit the school.
We're looking to increase enrollment. This is what we're looking at, trying to address the marketplace so that not only do we answer the demands of the marketplace, but there are actually careers out there for the students who are going to be graduating from our programs. So we're still looking at other possible programs out there too.
Meteorology is available now as an emphasis for students as an interdisciplinary degree, and by next academic year, Concord expects to have the criminology emphasis available for students as well. On Wednesday, October 26th, Concord University held the annual Wellness Fair in the ballroom from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Wellness Fair gives students and faculty a chance to learn and ask questions about different wellness programs. Organizations that were at the Wellness Fair included the Attorney General, See You Against Tobacco, who raffled off 2 wireless Beats headphones, Mercer County Health Department provided flu shots for a fee of $25, and many other vendors attended as well. For more information on the Wellness Fair, you can contact Dr. Jill Nolan at jnolan@concord.edu. And now WMLT's Kristen Osborne joins us in the studio with Concord University's very own Rosalie Peck. Kristen?
Thanks, Erica. I'm on set now with Rosalie Peck, one of Concord's beloved English and journalism professors. Rosalie, thank you so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for the invitation.
Absolutely. Now, how long have you been working at Concord so far?
It's really hard to add. I came here in 1978 and stayed until 1986, I think. I taught English 90, some journalism classes in 101. Then I got elected to the Mercer County Board of Education and decided I had too many irons in the fire, and I left Concord, and I think that was in 86. Okay. Then I came back in 1994, and I have been here since then.
Okay, wow. Now, have you been teaching ever since you got to Concord, or were you teaching before Concord?
I was teaching before Concord. I taught in the public schools in Raleigh County for about 18 years.
Wow, okay. Now, what inspired you to get into teaching?
When I came to Concord in 1960, I did not have any urge to be a teacher. I wanted journalism, and if I couldn't have journalism, I wanted to go into nutrition and become a dietitian. I taught in the public schools for a couple of years, and then I decided that I wanted out. I went to Cleveland and worked with Stouffer Food Company for 3 years, and then decided that my family in West Virginia was very, very important because I was hitting the road coming from Cleveland and Columbus to West Virginia all the time. So I decided to go back into teaching for that reason. But I also missed working with young people.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, what have your goals over the years for students in journalism been?
I would love to see Concord have a basic journalism program. I would like to have the students leaving Concord with everything they need to go into communication, into media. At Concord, I have shared the responsibilities of being a journalism teacher and being an English teacher. And the last couple of 3 years, I've been able to devote most of my time to journalism. I see there's such a change in journalism. At one period of time, people would think journalism was just writing. Well, it isn't just writing. You need to know the social media. You need to know how to be a copy editor. You need to know how to do desktop publishing. You need to know how to do the pictures. You need to know how to do videos. You need to do everything. And I would just like to see the people who come to Concord wanting a degree be able to get everything they need at Concord. Let me add, we have put a lot of good students out. Okay,
Right.
we have students right now at Bluefield Daily working as reporters and copy editors. We have fantastic reporter at Beckley Register Herald by the name of Wendy Holdrum. But we have numerous students out there, and I would just like to make them better.
That's wonderful. Now, are you looking forward to retirement so far? Because we've
Not really.
no.
Not really. I'm retiring because I really I have responsibilities at home. My husband is ill, and I find I've been missing more classes than I should. The other thing is I got my master's in 1968, and things have changed a lot since that period of time, and I've been able to stay up with the classes and the trends, but we need somebody in there younger than I am to really devote more time and really get this program on the road.
Well, it's understandable. We can all really appreciate that we want to better the program through that, but we'll all miss you terribly after you leave. Well, I'll miss you
Oh, I'll be
terribly.
around maybe, unless somebody kicks me out.
Well, for one last question that we have here, what do you have to say for aspiring journalists out there? Since you've been here so long and you've really helped to benefit the program, what do you have to say to them?
I don't think I want to really just say it to journalists. I think I would say it to any student, okay? It's number one, do what you want to do and what will make you happy, not what society wants you to do, and not always what your parents want you to do. Right now, if you say you want to be a news reporter, people will look at you and think, well, newspapers are dying every day, and they don't consider the reporters online, and they don't consider the reporters that you have even in digital media right now, and the skills that are needed for that. I would say be yourself, learn from others, and then be very, very selective as to what you believe, and stick with your basic beliefs and your basic values, and do what makes you happy.
Wow, that's absolutely right. I couldn't have said it better myself. Rosalie, thank you so much for being with us today. We wish you the best in your retirement especially. Now, Erica, back to you.
Thanks, Kristen. Coming up after the break, Concord gets spooky for the Halloween season. Also, learn what you are able to get involved with in the Sportsman Club. Don't go away. More WMLT will be back after the commercial break. There's a club on campus that allows you to get involved with different outdoor activities. The Sportsman Club allows Concord students to be involved in camping, hunting, fishing, and more. Cameron Curley sat down with President Cody DeLong and Vice President James Melton to talk about Concord Sportsman Club.
The Sportsman's Club is a club on campus where we try to get together and promote any outdoor activities, whether it be hunting, fishing, or camping, or hiking. Anybody can join the club, no matter what your experience is, whether you've been doing it for years or you'd like to just start, venture in the outdoors. We take in all members and try to broaden their skills.
If someone on campus wants to get involved, the Sportsman Club will help you every step of the way. There are about 25 members of the Sportsman Club, but anyone can join at any time. Concord Sportsman Club has an Instagram where all meetings, times, and places are posted. All you have to do is show up and sign up. This organization has a designated location on campus to practice your bowman skills in archery year-round and at least 2 or 3 fishing trips a week. Sportsman Club will take as many members as they can get, so go out and see what it's all about. Athens' local trick-or-treat was held here at Concord University last Thursday. On October 27th, Wilson and Sarvey dormitories collaborated to host their annual trick-or-treat. It began at 6 in the evening and ended at 8 o'clock at night. Students from both dormitories, men and women, came over to Wilson, dressed up, decorating doors, and ready to pass out candy to the princesses, superheroes, or whatever monster decided to greet them with a happy trick-or-treat. Even teachers and faculty decided to bring their little ones to gather candy. If you missed it this year, be on the lookout for our spooky candy giveaway next year. Concord University gives its students opportunities to socialize or take part in extracurricular activities. In the ballroom, the Blue Key Honor Society held a Halloween-themed dance on Thursday, October 27th, to get students out of their rooms and in the Halloween spirit. Students at Concord were able to wear their Halloween costumes and get their groove on. There were costumes as far out as referees, Hillary Clinton, and the Boogeyman. Admission for the dance was $5 and lasted from 8 to 11. I'm sitting down with Karen Varanche, the new theater director for Concord University. Thank you so much for being here today with us.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Now, you're producing a play called Suddenly Last Summer. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Certainly. Suddenly Last Summer is a play by Tennessee Williams. And that being said, Tennessee Williams, we know, wrote intense dramas, and this play is no exception. It's a play that explores some dark issues, and it's a play about how we use each other, how we use people to get what we want, and when that using of people doesn't turn out right, it turns back upon ourselves and doesn't go well for us. So there's some dark sides to the play, but the play really gives our student actors a chance to stretch and become stronger actors, I think.
Now, the students, is the cast large or is it small?
It's a small cast. It has 5 women and 2 men, and that's one of the reasons I chose this play. When the English department asked me to do a Tennessee Williams play, I wanted something manageable. So many of his plays have large casts. This play had 7 and 1 set, and it's just a very provocative story.
Now, when is this going to be performed? When should we look out for?
The play opens on November 9th, on Wednesday, November 9th, and runs through Saturday, so 9, 10, 11, 12, at 7 o'clock in the Paul Theater at in the Alexander Fine Arts Building. There is a $5 admission for the public, but of course, faculty, staff, and students are free. So $5 for the public, $4 for senior citizens.
Now, of course, I have to ask, what were some of the challenges you faced when you dealt with Tennessee Williams writing?
You know, Tennessee Williams was writing in the 30s and 40s, and so the language is a little bit more ponderous than what we're used to. I've made a lot of jokes during rehearsals. I'll look at this guy and say, "Excuse me, Tennessee, I'm going to cut something," and so I've cut not a lot, but I've just made a few cuts to make it more. The actors have a little easier time with the lines, and cut some of this, what I think helps make it pare it down a little bit.
Now, after these plays go through, what is the next
Well,
plan?
The next step, this play has been really fun and really challenging because we can really delve into the intensity of this play. The next one's not so intense. It's, in fact, it's quite fun. It's called You Are a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and it's a musical. It will go up the second weekend in April. We already have audition dates set, and that's November 15th, which is a Friday from 3 to 5, and then the following Tuesday as well. And we're encouraging anyone from the campus to audition.
Well, that sounds really exciting, and I will be on the lookout for both auditions and the plays.
Wonderful. Thank you, Erica.
So thank you again for joining us. I'm Erica Garnes. That's all for WMLT this week. I'll see you in 2 weeks.